Rockstar Games is one of the most legendary developers in gaming history, known for groundbreaking open worlds, controversial storytelling, and attention to detail. But what if I told you that some of their most ambitious projects never saw the light of day? From long-forgotten sequels to mysterious projects that vanished without a trace, today we're diving into cancelled Rockstar games you never knew about. Some of these were highly anticipated, while others remained in the shadows, only coming to light through leaks and rumours. And who knows, maybe one day, some of these games will finally see the light of day. Let's start with one of the most infamous cancelled Rockstar games, Agent. Announced at E3 2009 as a PS3 exclusive, Agent was meant to be Rockstar's take on a Cold War era espionage.
For more than a decade, Rockstar Games have been delivering unrivaled interactive experiences to fans all over the world. Grand Theft Auto, Bully, Midnight Club, and Manhunt all began on PlayStation. Today, we'd like to announce a new property coming from Rockstar North. It's called Agent, and it will be exclusive to PlayStation 3.
Imagine an open-world spy thriller set in the late 70s, where players would engage in stealth missions, assassinations, and high-tech espionage, all wrapped in Rockstar's signature attention to detail. The game was being developed by Rockstar North, the same team behind GTA and Red Dead Redemption. That alone built huge expectations. Fans were eager to an alternative to GTA's urban crime and Red Dead's western setting. Agent promised something fresh: spy intrigue, Cold War politics, and the ability to explore multiple locations across the globe. However, Rockstar remained silent for years. No trailers, no updates, just whispers and speculations. Then, in 2018, Take-Two Interactive abandoned the trademark, confirming that the game was officially dead. There were many things that caused trouble for Agent in the development stages. In the early 2000s, while working on Agent, a group of Rockstar San Diego developers went to Cairo, Egypt for a reference trip. 2 weeks later, they were facing false charges and possible jail time, bailed out by only the US Embassy. Despite a 1970s era Washington DC map believed to be in the final stages, the development of Agent was terminated. So what went wrong? Some sources suggest that the game suffered from scope creep, with Rockstar trying to make it too ambitious for its time. Others believe that the rise and success of GTA shifted Rockstar's priorities, making them focus on other revenue streams. We do know that most of the physics functions were reworked into Rage Engine, and focus was ultimately pushed towards the development of Red Dead Redemption 1. Would Agent have been Rockstar's answer to Metal Gear Solid? Let me know what you think in the comments. Midnight Club was Rockstar's perfect answer to Need for Speed, but what happened to its long-rumoured reboot? The Midnight Club series was one of the best arcade racing franchises in the 2000s, known for its open-world racing and deep car customization. It easily had one of the most authentic street racing feels in any racing game. The last game, Midnight Club Los Angeles, released in 2008, it left fans wanting more. In 2017, rumours surfaced that Rockstar San Diego, the studio that had input behind Agent, was working on a new Midnight Club game, possibly a full reboot with next-gen graphics and expanded multiplayer features. However, nothing official ever came from Rockstar. The project was likely scrapped. It's believed this was due to the unprecedented success of GTA Online and the development of GTA 6. Many believe that Rockstar Games simply doesn't want to compete with Forza Horizon and other modern racing games, which have dominated the genre, so that they could focus their attention elsewhere. Another theory is simple: everything you could do in Midnight Club, you could do in GTA 5. Own, customize and race your own cars. It's simply a small feature within GTA Online. I was a huge fan of Midnight Club myself when I first started gaming. It's a shame we never got another edition. LA Noire 2. LA Noire was an ambitious game that pushed motion capture technology to its limits. A sequel was once in the works, but it never made it past early development. The first game, released in 2011, was developed by Team Bondi and published by Rockstar Games. It stood out for its revolutionary facial animation technology, which allowed players to read characters' facial expressions during interrogations. Despite its praise, Team Bondi reportedly suffered from mismanagement and harsh working conditions, which eventually led to the studio shutting down after the game's release. In 2012, Rockstar allegedly started working on LA Noire 2 internally, but abandoned it. Some leaks suggest that Rockstar was working on a spiritual successor set in the 70s called The Whore of the Orient, but this too was cancelled. The reason? Unclear. But some speculate this was due to budget constraints and internal disputes. Bully 2 is the game that fans have been begging for since 2006, but why did Rockstar cancel it? The original Bully was released in 2006. It instantly became a cult classic, being it was Rockstar's unique take on high school life, blending open world freedom with classroom minigames, pranks, and a compelling underdog story. In the late 2000s, Rockstar England was reportedly working on Bully 2. According to former developers, the game had already reached a playable state, featuring expanded gameplay mechanics in a larger world. The game was rumoured to take Jimmy beyond Bullwolf Academy. Some leaks suggested that players would experience Jimmy's summer vacation, while others speculated that the sequel would follow him into college. All hope wasn't lost for Bully fans, as in late 2016, Rockstar released Bully Anniversary Edition on mobile, and Bully Scholarship Edition was re-released for Xbox One. Bully merch was then released in early 2017 for the first time ever. Again in 2017, quite a lot of Bully 2 concept art was dropped, but it was discovered that these artworks were not from 2017, but rather from 2008. A key innovation in Bully 2 was going to be enhanced AI. NPCs were supposed to have memories, meaning that if you wronged someone early in the game, they'd remember it later and react accordingly. They also had plans for a dynamic world, having buildings and structures changing over time, like we see in Red Dead Redemption 2 today. Despite these ambitious plans, Rockstar ultimately shelved Bully 2 in favour of focusing on GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2. By the time both of these games were finished, the project had already been left behind. Could Bully 2 still happen? Some recent leaks suggest that Rockstar hasn't entirely given up. Fingers crossed. There's been many other cancelled projects by Rockstar. Just to name a few, GTA Tokyo. Rockstar once explored the idea of making a GTA game set in Tokyo, but apparently they abandoned it due to Japan's complex road systems and navigation challenges. Red Dead Redemption Remaster. Red Dead Redemption has had a full graphics uplift and re-release on PC. However, the reception for it was poorly received. Players complained at the $50 price tag, describing it as a lazy cash grab. Given this was released during the development of Rockstar's most ambitious project yet, GTA 6, it can be assumed that Red Dead's re-release wasn't one of Rockstar's top priorities. Max Payne 4. There was speculation about a new Max Payne game, but Rockstar has never confirmed anything. Again, this can be assumed that this is due to GTA Online's success. Rockstar Games has a history of creating some of the best video games of all time, but not every idea makes it to release. Who knows, maybe one day some of these projects will be revived. Which one of these cancelled games would you like to play the most? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Rockstar content.